about how I do my makeup as a mom and how I do my hair. So hair and makeup tutorial, kind of a tutorial, but not really. But this is going to be just a simple, easy way to do your makeup if you're a mom, that makes you look a little bit natural, but still sophisticated at the same time. If you hear a little bit of noise in the background, it's my little one taking a bath. That's primarily what I do when I'm trying to do my makeup and hair, because as you know, as a mom, if you're probably watching this and you are a mom, or you know somebody who's a mom, it's really hard to get things done because they're always hanging on you. So sometimes I'll put her in the bathtub and put him downstairs and he'll watch a movie, or put him in the bathtub too. Anyway, that's what I do. If you have any things that you guys do, give me tips below. I know I could wake up early and do it when they're not awake yet. I could do it when they're in bed still, all of those things, but sometimes those don't work out too, and sometimes you're kind of having to do things when they're awake. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the makeup that I'm going to be using. This is the makeup that I'm going to be using today. I am going to be using my Tarte palette. I'm going to be using Revlon Age Defying DNA. This is the cream cover, like cover-up kind of thing. I'm going to be using this cover-up. I absolutely love it. It's shine-free, and this keeps your face from having that oily look. I recently got this. I probably have had it for about 2 weeks now, and I absolutely love it. It does keep your face from looking oily and disgusting. I'm going to be using this Revlon Age Defying DNA setting powder. I'm going to be using this Clinique eye cream. It's for your eyelids. I'll show you how I apply that. Some Burt's Bees lip gloss. This is for your under eyes so that it doesn't look tired, and it's by, sorry guys, upside down, Neutrogena. Healthy Skin Brightening. I don't know, it's not showing up on the camera, I'm sorry, but I primarily just use that for my under eye part. I'm going to be using this mascara. It's telescopic mascara. And I have been using this for about a week now. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's a great product. I think it's a little bit more expensive than I like it to be. It's like $9, and $9 for mascara is a little bit expensive for me personally. My eyebrow brush, my eyeliner is, this is a new one that I've also been using. I guess it doesn't have a name on it. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure it's by Revlon though, and it has a little squishy, I don't use this part, so I have no idea what it's called, but some people use that part. I just use the eyeliner part. And then I have two of my brushes here. They're both like eco-friendly tools. So I have my blush brush and then my one to do my foundation. I have my eyelash curler. Yeah! And then I'm going to use my Clean Express pads by Maybelline to kind of freshen up my face. Some people use it to remove makeup, some people use it before. I use it before and after just because it gives you a really fresh feeling, and I love it. And I'm also going to do my eyebrows as well, but I'm not going to show that part. Alright, that's what I'm going to be using today. Simple, easy, clean, mom style. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline wipe pad. I'm going to go ahead and get that out and put it over here. This is where I put it. Over to the side. I'm going to open up the pad because it comes all soft like that. And then I'm just going to wipe my face down. Get behind your ears, your neck, anywhere you put makeup really. She's not drowning, she's making that noise on purpose. Okay, now that I've cleaned up my eyebrows, it's time for my next step. The next step that I use is the Fit Me Shine Free. It looks like this. And it kind of looks like a giant lipstick. Best way to describe it. Put it all over my face. only in like certain areas though. So then I kind of look like a weird person, like that. And then I just go ahead and blend in my whole face like this. So that's done, and that kind of just conceals the face. Sorry. That kind of just conceals the face, so that the foundation goes on easier and a little bit better. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Revlon Age Defying Cover Up. And again, I go ahead and just use my hands. I squirt it on my finger like that. And then I just put it where I want it. Like so. And then at that point, I go ahead and put that in. Okay, and now that that is all rubbed in, just like that, just kind of check any spots that you might think might be off, like so. And it looks a little bit oily on here, but I think it's the lighting. But I'll try and play with the lighting. Try and like move maybe. I don't know, I think it's the lighting. So anyway, then I'm going to use my Neutrogena under eye cream. And what I do is I just use this right under my eye. You just twist it up. And it starts to come out a little bit, and then you put it right under your eye right here. And you just need a little bit. Just like that. And then I leave it like that and walk around like war paint all day and let it dry. No, I'm just kidding. You just take that and rub it in. Do that. And it's okay if it gets like on your nose and stuff. That's totally fine. So like I was saying before, it's okay if it gets a little bit on your nose. You just continue to rub it up onto your nose, on the side of your nose, like that, and rub it in. So the under part of your eyelid should look a lot more refreshed, and you shouldn't look as tired, per se. Now I'm going to take my Revlon powder foundation, pop that open, and I like to use my own brush. It does come with a little brush, but I like to use my own brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and circular motions, blend that in all over my entire face, my neck, and a little bit on my chest too. So you're just gonna okay, and the next thing we're going to do now, after we've got the powder on, is we're going to use our Tarte. I'm going to use my Tarte. I don't know, I keep saying weird. The inside looks like this. So I have my blush and my bronzer, and then this is kind of like a shimmer bronzer. So what I do is I do my blush first, and I take my little blush brush and I go up at the brow bone. And kind of just work it in. And then I use my bronzer and go over top of that, as you can see. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the shimmer powder, and this will kind of help tone down the bronzer a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to use my Clinique eyeshadow setter. So I just take a teensy bit of that, and literally a teensy bit, and put it right over my eye. And usually I don't do my bronzer so dark, but since I got a new blush brush, it went on really dark for some reason. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna apply some eyeshadow. And I think I'm gonna go with the shimmery white color today. Okay, so this is what it looks like when the eyeshadow's done. I mean, it's just a really simple color. I mean, if I was gonna go like clubbing or something, I'd probably do like a blue or more of a dramatic color, but since I'm not, I may as well not. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put my eyeliner on, and I put this in the under layer right here of my tear duct. I put that all underneath there, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. It looks like this. Okay, and that is what it looks like with a little bit of mascara. Okay, then I go ahead and take my curler, excuse me, and just grab them and curl them up. Just grab them and curl them up. Do they look more flawless? Okay, and then I just take a little bit of my Burt's Bees chopstick. It has a little bit of shimmer. Put that on all over, and I probably don't put this much on normally, but my lips were really dry. And then I just brush my eyebrows up like this. And that's what I do to get my mom makeup style. So let me just take a little bit of this off because it's too much. Brush my hair out. Completely. And then what I do at this point is I take just this section and leave it down, and I take the other section over here and tie it off like that. I finish brushing this section out really good. And then I take my hot curling iron and get ready for it. But I take my big Hold hairspray. And this is just like a generic cheap brand hairspray. But usually the generic cheap brand hairsprays work the best. I brush that into it. And then when I curl my hair, it usually holds. Because my hair does not like to hold a curl, as you will soon find out. It does, but if I didn't put the hairspray on first, I would have had no luck at all. At this point, I go ahead and curl my hair. And I'm going to curl it off in sections. Okay, so now that I've curled this side, this is what it looks like. It's just some light, loose curls at the bottom like this. Now I'm going to proceed to do the other side. Okay, and that's my tips on mom style, how to be just kind of a natural beauty, because you're going to get hot and sweaty and run out with your kids. So this is the finished product. It's light, airy, fluffy. The back's a little bit flatter, and at this point I'm ready to go. I can, if I feel like, even just like leave the small piece down and then pin it up so that it's more like elegant, I guess you could call it. And I oftentimes do this just because I don't know about everybody, but I hate hair in my face. So I usually try to put it up. Sometimes I'll use bobby pins, and at that point it's simple, it's easy, and it's done. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
We wake up to a million dreams surrounding us in the